Welcome back. All right, let's continue our deep dive into the SVPG product operating model. In this explainer, we are really getting into the good stuff, the core of what separates good product orgs from the truly elite ones. We're talking about the people, the work they actually do, and crucially, the environment that lets them do that great work. So, here's the plan. We're going to start with the people and the skills they need. Then, we'll get into the core concepts of how they work. After that, we'll talk about the culture you need to make it all stick. And finally, we'll see how it all comes together. So, what is the secret sauce here? What's the real difference? If you've ever felt like you're just on a feature factory treadmill, just shipping stuff without making a real dent, this is for you. The answer isn't some new tool or a different job title. It's a fundamental shift in how we think about our people, our work, and our culture. And it all starts with the people. It just has to. A product team is only as good as the folks on it, right? So let's break down the key roles and the skills they need to have to form the core of a modern, effective product team. Okay, product managers, this is a huge one for you. This is a total game changer. Forget being a backlog administrator or a requirements gatherer. In this model, you are the strategic owner of the why. Your job isn't to manage a Jira board. It's to tackle the 4 big product risks head on and make sure that what your team builds actually matters. This right here, this is your new dashboard. Every single day, you should be asking these questions. Will people want this? Can they actually use it? Does this make sense for our business? And of course, can we even build it? This isn't just some checklist you go through once. It is a constant, dynamic balancing act, and it's really the heart of modern product management. And for the designers out there, you're moving out of the make it pretty department and into the strategy room. Instead of being brought in at the very end, you are a critical partner from day one. You're using your skills to bring ideas to life as testable prototypes. You're on the front lines fighting that battle against bad user experiences. Tech leads, listen up. This one's for you. Say goodbye to being treated like an order taker. In this model, you are an architect of what's possible. Your deep technical knowledge isn't just for execution anymore. It's a strategic asset that helps the team find truly innovative solutions and, just as importantly, avoid technical dead ends from the get-go. Okay, so we've got our competent, skilled people on the team. Now what? How do we actually get things moving in the right direction? Well, that's where these core concepts of the work come into play. This is all about the how behind truly high-performing teams. And this is the engine of the whole model, the empowered product team. And it's not just a fancy name for a squad, okay? This is a team of missionaries, not mercenaries. You give them a hard problem to solve, not a list of features to build, and then you trust them and get out of their way. This is where the magic really happens. So how do these teams do their work? They do it through product discovery. Just think of it as a continuous, rapid loop of learning. It's all about answering those big questions and tackling those 4 key risks before you write a single line of production code. The goal here is to learn faster than your competition. It's as simple as that. Now, this slide is absolutely critical because it highlights a massive mindset shift. We move from measuring ourselves on time to market to measuring ourselves on time to money. We stop asking, did we ship it on time? And we start asking, did we actually achieve the result we were after? This changes everything. Your accountability shifts from just shipping stuff, the output, to delivering real value, the outcome. And here's the playbook for it. It's this relentless cycle, right? You're identifying needs, digging into data, mocking up ideas super fast, testing them with real people, and then learning and doing it all over again. It's about building a constant stream of evidence to make sure you're on the right track before you go and invest a ton of time and money building the wrong thing. All right, last but not least, none of this works in a vacuum. You can have the best people and the best concepts, but without the right environment, it'll all fall apart. So let's talk about the principles of a strong product culture. This is a really big one. The best product cultures are built on strong principles, not on rigid processes. It's not about whether you're a Scrum shop or a Kanban shop. It's about deeply understanding the why behind what you do so you can adapt and evolve. It's the difference between being agile and just doing agile. And listen, this is a trap that even the absolute best companies can fall into. Jeff Bezos gives us this exact warning. The process has to be your servant, never your master. The whole point is to solve real customer problems, not to be perfect at following a process. So what's at the heart of this kind of culture? It's a really simple but profound shift. moving from a culture of control to a culture of trust. Instead of leaders dictating solutions and roadmaps, they provide strategic context and clear problems to solve. Then, they trust their teams to figure out the best way forward. It's about leading with a compass, not a detailed turn-by-turn map. And that trust is what unlocks a culture that values real innovation over the illusion of predictability. I mean, let's be honest. The goal isn't to perfectly execute a plan that was probably wrong from the start. The real goal is to discover a plan that actually works. And that means you have to embrace the messy, unpredictable, but ultimately fruitful process of discovery. Now, this might just be the most important cultural shift of all. In a true discovery culture, there are no failed experiments. There are only learning opportunities. Once you remove that deep-seated fear of being wrong, you totally unlock your team's ability to take smart risks and make genuine breakthroughs. The question is never, did it work? It's always, what did we learn? So we've covered the people, the work, and the environment. Now let's just quickly put it all together and see how these three pillars create this powerful, repeatable engine for innovation. It's really the synergy of these three things. You absolutely need competent people who can operate as true strategic partners. You need to enable those people with proven concepts like empowered teams and product discovery. And you have to support all of it with a strong culture that's built on trust, innovation, and learning. When those three pillars are working together, that's when you create an engine for consistent, amazing results. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question to think about. What's the one principle we talked about today that could start to change how your team works tomorrow? Is it about empowering your PMs a little more? Is it shifting your focus to outcomes? Or maybe it's just getting in a habit of asking, what did we learn after every sprint? Start small, but start somewhere. Thanks for watching, and make sure you join us for our next explainer, where we'll get into the nitty-gritty of transformation tactics.